Welcome back everyone, it is I, Jinx McGuffin, and I want to start this video off by saying sorry, just to everyone from JSR Radio Live, to all my JSR Radio advocates who are my subscribers, I'm really sorry for the Let Mom Sleep or Sleep.amv that I released. It's very, as you guys can see, it's very short, kind of rushed, unfinished. I was intending to do a full version but didn't because as I look back at my ideas and stuff like that, my storyboard, yeah, I made one, and the thing was, it wasn't really as fun or as, I guess, original as I wanted it to be. Those first couple of seconds were everything. Everything else is going to be kind of repeated and stuff like that. Things you already heard, things you already saw. And it was just going to be, in fact, to be honest, I was only going to use the sprites in that video that one time in the origin or the beginning, and that was it. So yeah, I really thought as if, I don't think anyone was really going to enjoy it. It was going to seem fun at first and then lazy the rest of the way. So I just cut it short, and that's not actually the only reason. There's a bit more. I was really hyped to work on Legend of Jinx because I was, looking at all these other fan projects and fan games and just hearing creators talk and seeing the progress and stuff. It really hypes me, especially because I've been talking with a game developer for a good 4 weeks now, I think. Yeah. You guys probably know what it is. If you don't, that's fine. But just the thing is, I've been talking to him and stuff like that, and he got me kind of hyped. I'm gonna say what it is. I've kind of been, getting on in line and stuff like that. I've had a cool chance to talk to the developer. He's such a cool guy, such a chill dude, and he's really doing what he's doing with his game and stuff like that. He puts in hard hours and everything, and it's just so inspiring, so fun, so cool to see what he brings to the table. It really kind of got me hyped for working on my own game, Legend of Jinx, seeing all these different people coming together just to lend their assistance to see how inspired they were for his game. I'm like, wow, that's so cool, seeing them all buzz about something you created. That's, I think, for me, the coolest feeling about being a game designer, but I guess that's just me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I got a little lost in the hype, and because of that, Let Mom Sleep was I was putting 100% all the way. But I realized that I was getting a little sidetracked and getting a little antsy. That combined with the fact that the rest of the video was it wasn't what I really wanted to be. It's not as I wanted to come out. Actually, if I actually had legitimate animating skills, I'd probably animate the video. But there's no way I'm going to even pretend to study for that, so maybe someday in the future, because I'm going to be doing game animations myself for LOJ, so maybe sometime far off in the future I might come back to this, why not? But yeah, just dumb little stuff like that. I'm really sorry. Just sorry in general for that. All those guys who were really hyped for the game. I told everyone at JSRL, or game for the AMV, it's gonna be the last one I do and stuff like that for a good long time. I don't want to have the possibility of me not liking the song because it's always on replay. I probably won't though, because it's a great song. But I didn't like Never Forever, but that's only because it's definitely not one of Hideki's best works, plus just the constant repeat. So sorry about that in advance, guys. I really hope you understand stuff like that. Also, this video goes out to Jarek Williams, who is in honor of RIP. The guy kind of vanished. He was my favorite subscriber. Just talked to him and stuff like that. He kind of vanished on me and stuff like that. It's fine, everything. Just, I don't know, a tear went down my eye when he just kind of went the lack of activity. It was just so cool to kind of talk with him. He's such an open-minded guy, so yeah, this one's for you, bud. This one's for you. So, as for Legend of Jinx, we're going straight into that now. Like I said, this was the last video that I'm going to do with JSR Radio stuff. I'm still going to make bumps just for fun. Why not? They're bumps. So, if I make those, you might get some JSR Radio content here, but mostly and solely I'm going to be focusing all on Legend of Jinx from here on out. So yeah, that basically means that content's going to be a little stretched out because working on a game takes a bit of time out of you. I'll try to make some videos here and there to keep it interesting. I know I said that long before in my first video, but I swear this time it's going to be focused solely on LOJ and just game stuff in general. In fact, I have a little series planned and everything, kind of talking about game stuff. As I learn new things about gaming, I can tell them to you in a sort of kind of just person to person, kind of realistic manner, because I'm not the smartest and brightest guy, so I can give you an understanding but yet dumbed down and chill version of some of the biggest things in gaming and really kind of simplify it for you guys. I hope you like it and stuff. I mean, as I'm learning, you guys can learn too. Any possible video game or indie developers here. So, yeah, and I want to let you guys know that I've decided that since I'm going to go into college soon, sorry about that bad transition there, just got a little script here. I'm going into college soon, right? Not too long from now. I'm going to be in I'm shooting for the art institutes. Yeah, it's I know it's kind of big school and stuff like that, but I just want to get in there. And I'm pretty sure some of the workers from Santa Monica graduated from there, so they made the God of War series, so they definitely got some notoriety behind them. Anyway, since I'm gonna, start learning all this information about game design in a couple of years, I think it's kind of weird for me to learn all this stuff that might not be official, and then get something that is official, and then it contrasts with what I'm doing now, so I'm gonna just wait for it. Mostly with coding. I'm gonna still doing like drawing and stuff like that, character models, just so I can say when I get up there, I know the basic stuff, and it's not just working directly from the ground up. But yeah, especially I'm gonna start out with music. I want to get out the soundtrack, or not the whole thing, obviously. Excuse me, sorry. Some little test tracks out for The Legend of Jinx. Mostly for me to test out what software I like to use for composing the music. I'm shooting for FL Studio 12. I'm just gonna download a demo of it, see what I can do, and stuff like that. The core part of that demo is that you don't have full version, so you can't save any of your projects. So I'm gonna be doing little test grooves, kind of like jet set grooves and stuff, to test out the capabilities of it. Maybe like 20-second things here and there, beats and all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys get out there. I think that, in my personal opinion, music is extremely important, because when people think about a game, they can't take a game with them everywhere they go, right? Most games. If it's portable, maybe, but with music, you can take the sounds of that game and the thoughts and the feelings you got from it everywhere you go. I can take Jet Set Radio with me everywhere because of how amazing the soundtrack was, and because of SoundCloud. I recommend that to everyone. So yeah, music is very important to me. I feel like I'm not gonna halfway it, no way. I'm gonna go 100%. Hideki Naganuma is a big inspiration for the soundtrack, so that's definitely a shot. He's definitely my guy who I'm basing the tracks off of. Not the tracks, but just my style. He's my grading system in a sense, and I'll get more into that in another video. Man, it's going on a little longer than I thought. Also, this summer I want to try out level design, just to see what I'm getting into. Level design is like making models, it's kind of, oh man, how do I say this? What you do now is going to work later. There's no like one specific way to make models, like it's polygons, this, that, and the third, render this object, just little techniques and stuff I'm going to be taught in college, I could possibly learn now. So yeah, I'm going to try that. So the only difference between making character models and buildings and stuff like that is just, this one's a building, this one's a person. I know it's not really like that, I know, but it's just like that in a sense, I have a cube here, I rearrange that cube to make a house. I have a person, I rearrange that cube to make a person, something like that. I mean, I figure as much. I'm just making an object and I'm loading them into a base set. I figure as much. Is that simple? I hope so. I mean, past games have taught me that it is that simple, but whatever. So yeah, I'm working on the music, working on concept art, and bettering my drawing, stuff. The models I'm going to show you guys are definitely not final. I want my characters to really just pop when you see them. I want them to be very animated and stuff like that. So any character models I show you for the next couple years, years, I'm saying it, just they're definitely not final. There's going to be some big major redesigns, so but let you guys know about that. And yeah, just intended art. Oh right, intended art. I'm sorry, I'm reading my script here. I was going to show you guys some art of DJ Chibi XL, which I'm working on. I'm working on drawing a lot. I'm really trying to get better at it. I'm very self-taught. Like, I'll look at a picture and kind of take some techniques of, like, okay, so I point the shoe like this to kind of get it more. Not, like, straight-up techniques, like I'm taking their art style, but just, like, the basic stuff, like how the eyes are positioned, so I know depth. Not much on shading and everything. I don't really like shading. Nothing against it, but I really want to make it to where my characters pop without it. Shading, I think, is more for depth, and to be honest, yeah, it looks kind of difficult. I know it isn't when other people do it, but still, for me, just it seems a bit too much, so I don't want to get too deep into it. Anyway, yeah, I'm working on art. In my next video, which will be a Legend of Jinx video, talking about it and stuff, I'm not entirely sure what that video is going to be, but it's gonna have some information, getting people getting ready to go and stuff like that. A big rehash of what I said in my very first video last year, actually. So yeah, wait for that. I'm gonna have the art for you guys then. Speaking of art, I'm gonna make a new banner to show that we're going Legend Jinx all the way on this. So here's to that. I'm gonna make a new outro as well, focusing on LOJ. By outro, that 2 seconds I do with just it says check out the description. So yeah, it won't take too long. All right, what's this? Summer. Oh, here we go. Point number 4. I'm gonna be doing a bump rush. I have so many bumps on my computer that I haven't posted yet. I'm gonna post them all so I have room to download software so I can work on stuff. That's it. So yeah, the next video you will see will not be LOJ, but instead will be a bump. I'm gonna upload all. I got a good number here. I'm probably gonna delete some as well that look kind of dumb looking back on them. So yeah. So boop, boop, boop. Yep, that is it. Check that list. I checked it twice. That's all I got. Special thanks anyway to Blue. Like I don't know if I said this already. I get lost. I went up to the guy. I'm like, hey, can I use your sprites for this AMV? He's seen a couple of them, and so like, yeah, sure, dude, here you go. That was it. He's such a cool, chill guy. He does artwork and stuff like that for people, like graffiti designs. It's the coolest thing. And just, if you ever see him on live, tell him how cool he is. He's a really swell guy. I know he has like his own life and priorities, and the fact that he's able to come down and just share his artistic visions with the rest of us. Also with oh no, I forget his name. I forgot his name, but he's also a really cool artist down there. He was the one who drew the picture of JSR Ton for my Ton bump. Drywall. Was that it? Drywall Thief. There we go. Yes, there it is. Drywall Thief. He's a good artist down there. Also Loxy. I'm just calling out artists now. Anyway, yeah, this one goes out to all of JSRL. I'm sorry. I made this video specifically for you guys, and the fact that I didn't give you 100%, I'm sorry about that. But I'm still open for projects and stuff like that, so if you guys want me for any little projects here and there, I love to lend my time. I love to let you guys know that and such, because it's a really cool community. I mean, they don't owe me. I don't really feel like I owe them either, but they're just such fun people to just see them. It's not just Jet Set Radio down there. We talk about other cool stuff, Sonic Mania, Sonic in general, especially JoJo. There are a bunch of JoJo nerds down there, so they're fun guys. You want to have just a random talk with some random person, just head over down there. I recommend it. They're cool. They don't bite. I have to admit, watch out from 8 to 9, because on the graffiti wall there are these Hitomi rushes. I'm just going to say that. That's it. So just, yeah. It gets crazy at night. Those real Slavian hours, you know? So thank you all so much. For everyone who's been like waiting for that Legend Jinx info, it's coming. It's all coming. We're really getting into it. These next videos are going to be strictly about LOJ, talking about it and stuff like that. I'm still going to get videos up there to kind of just entertain you as well with gaming information and just get right back on track. I love Jet Set Radio, but like I said, it's something that's, at the moment, there's not enough information for me to go off of. There's a new webcomic being made for fun on JSRL. Just, I guess, the fandom's growing, but at the same time, without anything official from Sega, besides the fact there's costumes of Beat in Sonic Forces, there's nothing for me to say about that game, and I don't really want to ring it out. I don't want to ring out this game for anything else that it is. It's a great game and stuff like that, but I can't talk about a franchise where nothing's happened in so long of years, so, yeah. I'm not done with Jet Set Radio. If something else comes out with it, I'm going to talk about it, like, at E3 something or something rather. They announced the next JSRF game, then I'm going to be all about it. I'm going to be super hyped. You're going to have my opinions here, so, let you guys know. Yeah, that's it. No more babbling here. Here's to the Legend Jinx. I hope it's a good one. Thank you all so much for listening to this one. That's actually really important. Have a great rest of your week, stuff like that. I appreciate you tuning into this Adam Sushi broadcast, and please do stay tuned.